You caught me having a cup of coffee. Cheers, Gemini. We're going to do your reading for the month of May. Geminis. I love this cup. It's amazing. Okay, here we go, guys. We're going to shuffle this card, and this card, and these cards. Oh, Gemini, the energy. I'm so glad to be out of that Scorpion moon. It just put me right on my butt. I'm sure a lot of you can relate. I don't know why it affects me so much, but it just does. It brings out all the crap everybody's been hiding and pushing under the rug, and it's like, damn it, I don't want to deal with this shit. I don't want to face this about myself. I don't want to do that thing that I know I have to do. And that Scorpion new pink moon says, oh, but you do. You definitely have to do what you need to do. And then, of course, you get frustrated because, being a Gemini, you're just like constant conflict with each other. Like, oh, no, I'm going to do it now. No, I'm going to do it later. I'm going to do it now. I'm going to do it later, Anyway, okay, so here we go. I'm going to go ahead and start shuffling these wonderful cards for my Geminis, my fellow gems. I feel you. I think a lot of you are going through a major transition right now as well. I think a lot of you are thinking about health consciousness, feeling, trying to bring simplicity into your life, really cleaning out your closets, getting rid of junk, decluttering, simplifying. And I think a lot of us have been kind of dormant for quite a while in terms of our creative side, in terms of our, dreaming mind side, our intuitive side has been strong, but I feel like we haven't been feeding our creative part of our soul. I think that's coming out for a lot of us guys. I think that May-June month, right? That May-June month, it's our time. So I feel like a big shift is coming, ending of one huge cycle for a lot of us. Things that happened 20 years ago are going to come to a full circle. Okay? Maybe even 28 years ago, going to come to a full circle between 20 and 30 years. Okay, Tower card in the reverse. That's a good sign. You've come out of a bad situation, turning it around. Queen of Pentacles, wonderful energy. Really watching your money. You got it all together. 10 of Wands in reverse. You're not feeling burdened anymore. Things are moving. So again, awesome, because that's what I said. Things are just like lifting and, kind of dissipating away from all the crap that we've been hanging on to. And I feel like a lot of us just took that suitcase and kicked it to the curb and said, take what you want. I don't need it anymore. So, okay, let's look at the current position, please, for Gemini. Current position. Yeah, the Queen of Pentacles being in the middle is real good. Really good. Okay, protective. We're very protective of the people we love, and we're very loyal. And, a lot of us came out of a Tower moment between now and 25 years ago, in which, we have struggled with, I want to even say 26 years, because the 10 and the 16 make 26. So I feel like that's a good number here with the cards. So that Tower moment came down, and a lot of us saw it coming. A lot of us made it happen. So because we knew we had to get through that, and we had to live with that burden for quite a while. But you know what? That's disappearing. We are out of that. We are out of that feeling, and we have let go, and we are moving forward, which is fabulous. So I'm very proud of you guys for all the hard work you're doing. I know it's not easy to do that shadow work and really go through the dark night of the soul and see yourself for what you are. But you know what you were is not who you are now. What you are is what you become is who you are. So, living in the present, making good choices, really reflecting, facing your past decisions, coming to terms with them. Forgiveness, huge amount of forgiveness going on here. Okay, the Empress in the reverse. So a lot of you right now are feeling like there's not much abundance coming in. You got that King of Cups energy in the reverse, which talks about, okay, well, I don't have a lot of emotion going on right now in my life. I don't have much relationships. I'm not in this new love. I'm not feeling abundant in my relationship, right? I feel like I'm good money-wise and good mentally. I've been really working on my soul energy and really working on my, cleansing my heart, my heart chakra and things like that, and just sort of like really come to terms with what to let go of and what to hold on to, right? And currently I feel like because of all that used energy, right now we're just not feeling that there's a lot there for us. So I feel like a lot of us are like looking for a relationship, wanting a partnership, wanting somebody to walk that path with. I think a lot of Geminis are ready to settle down. With that King of Cups in the reverse, it really talks about wanting wanting that assurance, wanting that love, that compassion, that generosity, that kindness, that comes with the Empress, that comes with the abundance, that comes with all of those feelings, right? And right now, there are limited resources, and I feel like that's, really, there's a limited amount of what we consider having our cup, like our cup is not filled to the point where we're kind of like, I don't know about this one, or I'm not sure if this person fits my life now. What does this person bring to the table? Like, I feel like a lot of us are just on the search, or we're meeting people and we're really reflecting when we meet them. Like, we're being a little bit more cautious now. We're just kind of looking at things and saying, how does this serve me? What am I saying to myself? Am I making up excuses for this person that I met because he's cute? No, I'm not doing that anymore. I'm not 20, I'm 30, I'm 40, I'm 50, or even if I am 20, I'm not doing it, because I feel like there's a really huge energy going on shifting with Gemini right now. So let's go ahead and find the last card for the current position. Yeah, so 3 of Wands. Okay, so a lot of you are just sort of going forward, but you're not really letting go of something. Some things are still hanging on to, and I feel like for a lot of you out there, Geminis, there's somebody in your past who you just really haven't let go of. There's a soul connection, a psychic connection, something that came apart that you want to put back together, but I feel like it's just in a different energy. It's a different energy altogether, and you are recognizing that. You're definitely recognizing that. Yeah, because I feel like there's a lot of optimism for you guys. I feel like a lot of you feel very, excited about the changes in your life, and what's coming in, and who these new people are. And for those of you who are in a relationship, I feel like a lot of this reflection on, what you have, and being grateful for who you have, and being, kind of feeling like, what, sometimes I don't feel like I'm being fulfilled, but really, I think I really am. I think this is, I'm reflecting on the person who I'm with, and I'm loving who I'm with, and I'm loving myself, and I'm doing the work. And yeah, you know what? There's challenges in every relationship, but I feel like for those of you who are in relationships, I think a lot of you are doing really well. I do think for the most part that there is something coming. I really feel like I just need to pull these other two. Yeah, so yeah, okay. Okay. So the balance card is there. For some of you who are going through anxiety and some depression and coming out of the dark night of the soul, there's always that residue. There's always that feeling that hangs on to you, and trust me, because I have been there multiple times throughout my life, in which I cannot shake. And sometimes, it doesn't hurt to go to a doctor and say, like, I need some medication to get through this chemical imbalance going on in my brain right now. I have put myself through too much trauma, and I need a little help. Or even seeing a therapist to talk things out, whether that's a friend or a professional. That needs to be done, because a lot of you are really stuck in your mental, you're feeling kind of, like there's a sadness, there's a depression, because that King of Cups isn't in your life, right? Because that Empress, that abundance isn't coming in right away. And I do feel like you're optimistic about the future, but it's just not coming quick enough. You know what I mean? So just keep that in mind for some of you who are looking for that balance, to really balance out, those feelings of letting go of things that no longer serve you, and really focusing on opportunities coming in. Okay? So let's just find the last card here in the universal energy, please. Thank you. Oh, the Queen of Cups. Okay, so it is in the reverse, which is interesting. And the Page of Wands is the overall reading, which is the fire sign. No surprise, Geminis. That's going to be my new motto for you guys, and for me. No surprise, Geminis. Okay, so we have the Queen of Cups here in the reverse, and let's look what that is. I'm not very familiar with Queen of Cups in the reverse. I mean, I could tell you just intuitively that I feel like, the Queen is sitting by the King. You have the King in this reading, the Queen is in the reading. They're both in reverse. I think the universe is saying that that connection is going to be brought together. I feel like that connection is going to come once you balance out your emotions and your mentality. Like, once you get your mind and your heart in balance, gems, because that needs to happen. All of us need to have a balance. And guys, it doesn't hurt to have a Libra in your life. I'm not kidding. My son's a Libra, and he puts me in check, let me tell you. He says it like it is, and it's like, oh, that perspective is different. I never thought of it that way. So go ahead and find yourself a Libra. And for those of you who have Libra in your sign, like I do, it can be a bit of a struggle. A lot of us are puzzle solvers. A lot of us enjoy that curiosity that killed the cat. But we do it anyway because we just have to feed our mind. And you know what? I feel like that's coming in. I'm going to go ahead and feel this out. So this is good news because this person's coming in doesn't have any addictions. Okay. Hella fuckalooya, right? No addictions. No. Wow, what a surprise, Geminis, right? They're not going to be a smothering person because God only knows we can't stand it. Get away from me. Right? I do not want to be held right now. You need to go in your corner. I'll come find you when I need you. And it's terrible. I know it's terrible, Gemini, but that's just how we are. We need our space. We need our place to breathe. We need to recharge ourselves because we are one of the signs in the zodiac in which we are constantly recycling energy. I mean, it's coming in, it's coming out. Constant, right? Constant. Our mind is constantly going. Our heart is constantly shifting. Our bodies are constantly talking to us. Our souls are always screaming out. So there's all this like clutter going on in a Gemini's mind, which makes us come off like we're scatterbrained and we don't know what's up. But here's the truth. We can see things 3 steps ahead. And we're probably very much, I would say, one of the most intellectual signs out there. And so we really do think a lot of things through. Sometimes we don't think things through when we should. But we do eventually. And when we do, we're the first person to say, we got it wrong. We are the first person to say, look, I am sorry. And we are the first person to say, hit the road if we've made our mind up. Once we close that door, there's no getting back in. There's just not. And I do feel like a lot of you are going through that, right? You've shut the door on the past. You're moving forward, which is fantastic because you cannot open a new door until the old one's closed. You cannot do it. It has to be something that is in all of your being. You have to say, you know what? I am done hanging on to that expectation of who I need to be with. I'm going to allow the universe to send somebody to me that the universe, the Akashic Records, Christ consciousness, God energy, that beautiful pure light will know what I need. I don't know what I need. We think we know what we need, but we don't, right? We just don't. And so this is what this is saying. So somebody's coming in who's not a jerk, guys. How the fuck can you believe? Not a jerk, no addictions. You're not going to worry about the person being an alcoholic or smoking weed all the time or playing video games or, they're always on their phone. I mean, fuck that shit. We want somebody who's present in the moment and down to earth and fun and intellectual and happy. With no baggage. We're done fixing people, right? Geminis are on a new path. We are on a paradigm shift. We are looking to the future for something that is going to serve us in the most positive way. We are on a positive shift. We have transferred all that negative energy out into the universe and we've released it with love and forgiveness. Not only to those who have hurt us, but to ourselves who have hurt others and to ourselves who have held on to guilt or shame or pain for things that we should not have hold on to or held on to. We've let it go. And some of us are still struggling with that, and that's okay too. Because that balance card's right there, that justice card, baby. It's coming through, girls and guys. All of us who have paid the price for bad decisions and messed up our life, look, the karma's coming around, and it's good. It's good karma. Good karma's coming, guys. I'm telling you. All right. The Page of Wands. Let's talk about the Page of Wands overall energy. Wow, I can't get over how good of a reading this is, you guys. Okay, so the Page of Wands energy is communication. It's coming in. There's a message coming towards you guys. And here's the thing. Enthusiasm is something that sometimes Geminis lack, and I'll tell you why. We may seem to act enthusiastic and excited about things in life. But I think deep down, a lot of us Geminis find a corner to sit in and really think things through, like, a Sherlock Holmes detective story. Pull things apart, put them back together. What does this mean? What's the analytical result? What is the conclusion of this? What happens if these 10 things happen? Oh no, we had to not do that. All that mentality is disappearing. I think a lot of us are letting go of that just kind of, conflict, right? And that Page of Wands energy is coming in to say, you know what, you're going to be truly fulfilled. You're going to be excited again, enthusiastic about life, feeling fun, and feeling your inner child coming out again, right? We haven't had that in a long time, Gems, because I know a lot of us have been really working on the Dark Night of Soul. And I mean, like, it's tough. Like, you come out at the end of that and you're like, oh, and for those of us who have lost family or parents or close friends from COVID, it has not been easy. And it's hard to get enthusiastic when we're living in this world of chaos, right? But the Page of Wands is coming in. It's coming in strong. And let me just look. Creative new energy. See, I pulled that. Okay, so that was my general reading. So creative energy is coming in. Travel, new passion. So a new passion's coming, a new passion project's coming your way, Gemini, and you're going to grab onto it and you're going to be so excited. And that's going to come in with a message. I feel like some of you are going to get that conversation with that loved one that you've been waiting for. I feel like that person from the past is coming around again to have a discussion. It may not be a relationship, but I feel like a strong friendship is going to take place. A reconnect, which is fabulous because that's where all of our energy is right now, right? Again, that Page of Wands, like, he's going to be very curious, or she's going to be very curious. This person coming in is going to be very creative and very fiery, like passionate, because it's a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. Okay, no surprise there, guys. I don't think I've ever dated an Aquarius. I don't think I've ever dated a Cancer. I don't think I've ever dated a Leo. Maybe I did. Who knows? Probably when I was super, super young. But serious relationships, yeah, dudes, fire signs all the way. I don't know why we're attracted to fire signs, but for some reason, fire signs come in and we just blow that air and oxygen onto it and feel that fire, and then either crash and burns or it ignites into this huge flame of wonderful, passionate love, and this is the forever person, and this feeling of, oh my god, my ships finally came in. That's the energy I'm getting here, guys. So I really hope that's helped you out. I feel like I'm gonna pull a quick abundance card. I know I'm under 20 minutes, but oh well. Okay, so so I'm just going to go ahead and shuffle these decks. This deck of cards here, this is a really, really nice deck. It just talks about, it kind of gives us a little message from the universe. So for those of you who are looking for a little bit more clarity on this reading, this is an extended reading, I guess. They're all my readings are extended readings. I don't ever say, oh, click this link below for more. Like, I don't care for that. I think it's awful. Oh, there we go. Okay, here we go. All right, let's see what it is. Acceptance. Acceptance. I'm learning to accept the things that I cannot change. Oh, look at this card. Look at it. It's so beautiful. It's gorgeous. I am learning to accept the things I cannot change. On that note, thank you for joining me, and I will see you when you wake up again on my timeline. Bye.